What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Hbar Daily Show. We'll get started here shortly. Don't forget to like and retweet our show here today to show your support. You could do it for free. Hit that button on the bottom right if you are on the stream, the live stream, and the spaces. Again, button on the bottom right. If you want a request to come up here today, let me add the link up in the broadcast. And then, of course, hit that button on the bottom left to request to speak on the spaces side of things. Again, we'll get started here shortly. Appreciate everyone tuning in here today. All right, let's get the party started.
Just get straight for a second. I'm gonna even if I don't get paid for compression, I'm gonna get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'm gonna keep it in the mission. But it can get it. Put this shit in a frame, but I know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I sing you deflate. Let me elevate, ditch in a frame. Have you walking on a plane? Hold your hands together. God, let me pray. I've been going right around for the relay. That's a bit of action, I'm in the full catch from off. Piece of this, a piece of my beat design. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break your spine. They say that I'm so fine. You never met my fine. Please do not waste my time. What you know about when your brain goes numb, you can call them into freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Like what you know about being down in the when your brain goes numb, you can call them into freeze. When you talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
What's up, everyone? Let's get the. All right, feel free to request to come up on the live stream. The link is up in the broadcast. Let me link the broadcast actually here. I have a bunch of notifications here to catch up on. So again, if I haven't responded to you in the last hour or two, apologies. I'm still catching up with all the DMs here. But again, HBAR very much live and well. I can only imagine. Excuse me. Once we actually enter into a full bull run, especially for Hedera. It's going to be absolutely wild to see what's going on here. All right, I'm screen sharing now, so you guys are going to be able to see my screen. Let me pull up Twitter as well, so you guys can see some of my feed and what's going on here today. Again, this is the HBAR Daily Show, where we're going to stay up to date with all the latest news and alpha every single day of the week, Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. EST, the place to be in Web3. All right, you guys, again, feel free to request to come up as usual, button on the bottom left for the spaces. And then, of course, you can tap in on the broadcast. Yeah, Saucy Girl, shout out to you. Yes, the party has started. I love it. My PFP is a little astronaut, so I thought it's pretty fitting for what we're doing here. Again, feel free to come up. Happy to chat with you all. If not, that's totally fine as well. You're here to tap in every single day. It's going to be about an hour every single day. So if this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. Looks like the room is filling up here on the broadcast and then, of course, on the space as well. So shout out to all of you. I see Postmaster. I saw you come up, brother. I'll kick it to you shortly. I hope you're doing well. OTAA, Crypto Dude, Epic Collection. What's up, everyone? I'm going to shoot some invites. Don't forget to like and retweet the show. If you're looking forward to the alpha being shared here today. If you're a creator, founder, platform, you name it, feel free to like and retweet, share it with your communities as well. Again, we're trying to grow the entire ecosystem, promote as many people as possible without bias. A lot of people talk about why am I not like super biased, right? And I've heard some comments like, why are you so neutral about so many things? I have to be, right? If I'm promoting every single thing, people are going to come back to me saying, hey, why are you promoting rugs, right? I don't want to do that, but I do want founders and creators and their communities, more importantly than anything, to speak up for themselves, right? That's the whole point of this show, to make sure that Hedera Retail is heard as a voice every single day for at least an hour, right? That is the whole goal here, and the motive on why we're doing these shows every single day. So welcome, everyone. This is episode 215. Again, don't forget to like and retweet. We'll get started here shortly. I'm sharing my screen here. So Postmaster, looks like you disconnected. I'll bring you back up, brother. Epic, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Thanks. Good. Very good. Hanging in there and just was looking forward to the spaces, man. The sentiment is, this is like the best time to hold on to your bags, because when there's so much negative sentiment, is that's like the signal to keep holding or buy more, because they want to shake us out, man. That's the way the nature of the market works, right? When people are shaken out, that's when things they reverse. So, I've been noticing that, and people, yeah, I mean, I did a post. I don't know if I should share it on Jumbotron, but
Sure.
this one guy, he actually, he was saying, is the Hedera community dead? I mean, are they vaporized? And, it's like, it's just, I guess it is a sentiment. So a lot of people are feeling, but no, man, we're alive and well. That's what I said. Because, and we're building and we're investing. That's what we're doing. And it's just, it's interesting. It's very interesting, but, you just got to stay strong.
Yeah, brother, I couldn't agree
Yeah.
more. The sentiment definitely, it's fun. It's super fun to just kind of gauge every single day. Sometimes it's we're so fucking back. Then sometimes it's so fucking over, right? And it's fun to just kind of watch day to day, see Bitcoin's price, see HBAR's price, all that kind of stuff. But it's great, to see people charting more, right, and talking about how like so much is oversold, so much sentiment, so much fears in the market, right? Like those are my favorite times in the market because that is a signal for greater times to come, right? I don't want to be all hopeful and optimistic, but that's just the nature of the market. Again, if we have another 6 months to a year, which very much could happen, we have some confirmations that need to be happening very soon on the technical analysis side of things, which we cover here every single day right here. Let me pull the coin market cap chart back up just so you guys can kind of see we do have some potential, right? As I said, we break down below here. Let me double check the broadcast. Yeah, it looks like the broadcast looks good. All right, so that 50 high 50s level, right? We break that, it's going to invalidate a lot of this right here, right? Again, we break this level up here up in the 70s, the low 70 range. It could confirm or a lot higher, right? But again, we got to look at the RSI. There's a couple other indicators we'll probably look at a little bit later too, on the stochastic and the oscillators and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for the show. We'll talk about some price action a bit later on in the show. If you have any questions you want me to cover, maybe some tokens, any of that kind of stuff, tune into the broadcast. At the bottom, you can actually chat live with us, and you can chat with us really. And I can click. If you're listening to the broadcast now, you can see me going back and forth through different comments. So I can click on your comment at any point. Let us know you're here tuning into the show live as well. And again, I hope everyone is having a great Wednesday here. I know Wednesdays are always filled with a ton of spaces and content. So I hope you're getting your HBAR fill here today. And if you appreciate the content here, don't forget to shoot us a like and a retweet to support what we are doing here. I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast as well. I'm having an absolute blast with you all. You guys are able to see all of the content that we are able to share. Let me jump over to, yes. So this post in particular from yesterday, and yes, I do like and retweet my own stuff. I don't really, I don't have anything to hide. You guys can see everything I'm doing right here. I don't see the point in not doing that. If you're bullish on HBAR, even after the latest negativity, comment your wallet ID below. So I've been cooking on some stuff in the background, so I am notating your guys' wallet IDs on who has been active. So if you haven't commented your wallet ID, just go to my profile, IPEX_HBAR, and go leave a comment on one of my, I think that was my last post or the second to last post. But let me know if you're here, if you're showing up. A bunch of you guys are absolutely killing it. Again, HBAR is not dead in any capacity. And guess what? As I've been saying, we are seeing more and more. You're looking at the broadcast. We are looking at more and more spaces going on through the ecosystem. I know the Hedera for Developers, HBAR Foundation, a couple people from there have been doing more, which is what we need, right? We need way more representation across the board on all the official categories, right? It shouldn't just be me and a handful of other community leaders hosting spaces. Like we need more of that, and that's super exciting and encouraging to see that. Which I've been saying, right? I knew that was going to happen, and it's just going to be a matter of time, right? If you guys are on the broadcast as well, Hedera made a post yesterday from the official account. Building on Hedera has never been easier, and it shows #HelloFuture. Really quick before we really get into the show here, start unpacking everything. This is your first time here in Hedera. Massive shout out to you. Feel free to continue to tune into these shows. There's a bunch of other shows here in Hadera as well. Just get plugged in. There's, as you can see on the broadcast, the content, some of the content I've been showing. There's a decent amount of impressions here in the ecosystem. There's definitely quality founders, quality communities here to get plugged into. And if you have questions about it, let us know here in the show every single day, 5 p.m. EST. Again, feel free to request to come up. This show today, shout out to Gilmore State, since the room's filled up here. Let's give them a shout out as well. Gilmore States has sponsored our Monday and Wednesday shows. Go check them out. They're up in the Spaces title there. If you haven't shot them a follow, go check out what they're doing. Tokenization of real estate on Hadera Hashgraph, and go check out their token as well, GC token. And with that being said, we'll do a little room reset here. I hope everyone's doing well today. Going back to the post on the broadcast, for the second month in a row, Hadera is the top developing crypto project ranked by development frequency, according to Web3 analytics firm Sentiment Feed. Now, I don't know if that's accurate. Obviously, I'm going to take it as it is. I actually am not following them for some reason. So, I mean, this is incredibly bullish, right? In terms of being in the conversation as we've been talking about as of late, like, this is exceedingly important. If this is true, I don't know, right? I'd assume Ethereum and Bitcoin are like top two. But if that's not the case, I mean, there's a massive narrative shift that's happening in terms of who's building what in crypto, right? Which is crazy, right? So this is absolutely incredible. Hadera not only leading the way on TPS, but developer activity is one of the strongest metrics that anyone should be looking at in terms of if people are going to look at revenue or new wallets made or whatever. But this, to me, is probably like top three metrics that are the most important, just in terms of who's building what here in Hadera. It looks like, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's probably Efron.eth. He actually is, I believe, the founder of Dovu. So a lot of us are pretty bullish on Dovu. We're really excited for what they're doing here, building on Hadera. So he made a post yesterday. I thought it was great. I just shared it just so everyone can kind of get some more exposure to it. What are the top three things Hadera needs to have in place to scale their retail offering? So we're going to touch on this right now. So if anyone wants to come up and chat on this, we're going to chat on this for a little bit here. Epic, I'm not sure. Did you see this post by any chance, brother?
I don't recall. Which post exactly?
Yeah, so it's by Efron. I'm not sure if you can see the broadcast, but if not, he just basically said, what are the top three things Hadera needs to have in place to scale retail, offering to retail?
No, I did not see that post. I did not see it. I'll take it out.
Yeah, no worries, brother. All right. Well, I see a couple people have quite a few people have commented, so I'll just kind of skim through them here. Again, shout out if you are listening live on the broadcast. Feel free to comment live if there's any posts or anyone I should check out here on the show today. Let us know if you are tuning in live as well on the broadcast. So Brady BM Gento, if you guys are familiar with his account, I believe he is one of the founding members of Bonzo. Yeah, decentralizing the web at Bonzo Finance. Go shoot him a follow as well. He basically said integrations with the most ubiquitous bridges across Web3. I completely agree with that. Wrap Hbar liquidity pools with significant liquidity on dexes across ETH, Polygon, Arbitrum Base, and Avalanche, which again would be massive, right? On top of all the, before I continue reading, right, my biggest thing is saying, hey, we need to up the retail marketing side of things, right? As much as possible, right? We need to empower the creators here, the founders, right? The ones that are really going to push retail forward the most. We have to be able to do that, make a shift towards it. I'm cooking up some stuff towards that end goal. And as more and more people join the ecosystem, and I identify founders and creators, I want to be able to work with more people. So more to come with all that. There's a bunch of stuff in the background that I've been cooking up, but when the time comes, you guys are gonna hear about it a lot sooner than later. But this right here, right, having more solid liquidity pools across the dexes, right? This last point, incentive models, campaigns that drive liquidity from other networks to their DeFi apps. Again, it's just that exposure, right? Being in the conversation, liquidity, marketing. I mean, that's like the trifecta, right? Liquidity, exposure, and the marketing overall, right? Tom Baiga, again, if you guys aren't following Tom, there it is. He is the founder at Pixify. He has a quite a long bio here as well. But if you guys are not familiar with Pixfy, go check him out as well. But he said 1 billion in stablecoin liquidity, 1 billion VC equity investment, 1 billion in daily DeFi trading volume, which are all pretty solid milestones, to get up to as well. Vader said he feels like retail is dead in Hedera. I don't agree with that personally. I think just seeing how many people are here in the live stream, how many people are here on this show, and all the people that haven't even heard yet, right? If you have close friends and they're not here tuning into the shows every day or listening to their broadcast, right? This is recorded. This one's you can listen to the broadcast because it's live streamed after the fact as well. If you're not helping point people to the places where they can stay up to date with the latest information, right, in the ecosystem. You gotta help people, right, learn about it, right. It doesn't mean that you got to show people how to degen into stuff or whatever it is. You don't have to show them how to buy it, but just getting the word out and exposure, helping other people learn more about the ecosystem is going to go such a long way. And shows like this, spaces, broadcasts, anything really that's interactive and probably live is going to go a lot further now, especially since X is really accommodating the algorithms for content like this. So again, we really want to push the envelope of how we can reach as many people as possible here in Hedera, and of course outside of Hedera as one. It starts with the community here, right? If you guys are not promoting content here in Hedera, then guess what? Very even less people are going to hear about what's going on in the ecosystem, right? The Universal Soldier said, transparency, halfway decent marketing, and public notes, right? The nodes, just for full transparency, for everyone to know, nodes are not coming anytime soon until we actually get pretty decent revenue for the ecosystem. So nodes, that's not coming in unless we have some use cases that are absolutely driving the TPS. Let's see here. Lemon Chendal said permissionless nodes. Again, I already covered that. Hedera brand. Temporarily cover the GC poster child. What's left is the actual Hedera brand now. GC as ebook cover is old. Okay. More great media and entertainment platform. Karate Combat's great. More DeFi quality games. And I completely agree with that, right? Like, governing council is great. I'm not necessarily against the governing council, any of that kind of stuff. But there's a lot more that can be talked about unless they do have use cases that are going live that we should know about, right? So all of that, I won't read too much more. I didn't see too many more comments here. But yeah, appreciate the founder of Dovu for his content. And again, if you guys are creating content, let me know. Feel free to tag it in the comment section on the spaces and in the broadcast as well. Happy to touch on it. I'm going to go over to my likes to show you guys all of the alpha that I was scanning through here today in the ecosystem. Again, if you guys are here, this is your first time here at the Hbar Daily Show. The whole purpose of the show is to just cover as much alpha as possible in about an hour for the Hbar ecosystem and hopefully to onboard as many new people into the ecosystem. Again, massive shout out to Gilmore Estates for sponsoring our shows. It goes a long way to support the mission and vision of what we are trying to do here in Hedera. RJ, I did see you just come up as well. I hope you're doing well. Are you the founder? Please correct me. You're the founder of HODL Always Wins, correct?
Thank you for having me.
Awesome, brother. How you doing?
I'm the founder of HODL. I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I am doing great. Did you want to share anything here today? I know we don't chat too much here in the show.
I don't in the spaces very much. Say hello and tell you I appreciate everything that you do, Apex. You're doing a great job.
Hey, brother, I really appreciate that. And yeah, I've been meaning to get connected with you in particular. We had some conversations on the back end. I know we haven't chatted too much in the spaces, but yeah, I'm excited to see what you're doing as well, brother. And yeah, you're welcome to share. You want to share any alpha up in the Jumbotron here in the space? Epic. Anyone else that's come up and spoken here today, you're welcome to, and we will touch on it.
Right now, not a lot actually. We're doing pretty good. In the background, we don't have any updates right now. We're attempting to bring the bridge from the general public to try to onboard new users into the NFT arts, general public art community.
This is not an easy task. On the crypto side, it's easy. We just tell them what we're doing. Everybody knows about NFTs. It's not that complicated. But on the general public side, it's a little more complex. So that's where a lot of our time has been focused. But I just want to stop here and just say hello. Let everybody know we're still here, but in the background.
Awesome, brother. Well, I appreciate you coming up. I just, as I said before, anytime we have new speakers coming up in the spaces, I do want to click on your profile, make sure people are aware of who's speaking. So make sure to shoot them a follow. Our diamond hands, it looks like RJ. Go shoot them a follow as well and check out what Photo Always Wins always is doing here in the ecosystem. I appreciate you coming up, brother, and you're welcome to stay up if you want to share any alpha here today as well. Postmaster, how you doing, brother? Postmaster, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, sorry, dude. You caught me feeding my dogs, and I'm on my PC because my phone was out there.
Yeah.
So my bad, dude. My wife just asked me to go feed the dogs. You want to ask that question again? I was here up until about 2 minutes ago.
You're good, brother. I was just asking how you doing. What are you up to?
Dogs, but yeah, we just had like a 2-hour workout, and now I'm gonna stretch out, cool down while I listen to my family chat about my favorite subject in the world, Hbar. And yeah, huge shout out to Gilmore Estates. He also has been gracious enough to become a title sponsor in my journey to the pit. So thank you very much. Real G's, old G-Coin. True G's fucking understand what's going on with G-Coin, because this guy is cooking up something fucking awesome over there. If you guys are into real estate and into crypto, make sure you guys get in the Discord at Gilmore Estates. I'll kick it back to you guys while I stretch out and finish feeding my dogs here.
Awesome, brother. Yeah, I just fed the dogs right before the space. So yeah, appreciate you coming up today, and yeah, definitely get the stretching in. I know you have your fight coming up, so you gotta continue to prepare and lock in for sure, brother. Keep us posted on what's going on.
One thing I'm excited about, I got accepted to go do a camp with Crew Alin, who's like Canada's absolute top coach. I'm going to be sparring with some of the best athletes in Canada, and yeah, I'm really excited to have him in my corner. He's available for that date. I think he said he even has another fighter on the card, so he's going there anyway. So that's so big for me to have a world-class coach in my corner. And yeah, huge shout out to Gilmore Estates helping me out make that dream come true. He's really excited to work with me. I used to own a gym, and he used to come and do seminars at my gym, and I used to send all my fighters out to him that were really preparing, along with every other gym in the whole world, because he's the best. So I'm super excited about that.
Awesome, brother. Well, appreciate it, and I'm glad to hear more and more H-Barbarians continuing to support one another. I mean, that is really the name of the game at this point. And as we continue to come together, support one another, and help one another, I do believe that's going to be one of the most important things moving forward for this ecosystem. There are some incredible silos that we still have, and I think it always will be that way, to be honest. But the more we're able to come together and support the content creators, right, the founders, the communities here that are here, and nurture them and empower them. I mean, we're figuring out how to do that. I'm working on some stuff again in the background towards that future, right, towards that goal. And if we can get some support in some capacity, right, over time from the higher ups at Hbar, right, and the governing council, the foundation, wherever the powers may be, right, I do believe retail is so primed for greatness, for some incredible things in the ecosystem. So if you guys believe that, you're excited to be here, don't forget to like and retweet the show here today. I'm just scrolling through. If you're on the broadcast, I'm just scrolling through the likes that I showcase here today, so you guys can see what is going on in Hbar. I'm gonna go look at some charts in a bit as well, so you guys are able to just kind of stay up to date with what's going on there. Again, all the metrics, all the indicators, I should say, that I've been looking at, they're all pretty much at their lows, and pretty strong, either bullish divergence or downtrends. So again, we're really going to have to see. Let me jump over to Bitcoin, actually. We're gonna have to see. Let me share the tab really quick so you guys can see it. Again, I mean, I've been saying this is something that we're gonna have to just kind of wait and see. Be super patient. Is Bitcoin? What is Bitcoin at right now? It is at 59. Yeah, I mean, we're so close to that breakdown area. You know, this candle, from what I understand with the hammers, that is a trend reversal. Usually it has to be green though, not red. So again, I mean that's a full body. This month is obviously super new. Like what's today? Like this the third. So I mean this is a 3 day old candle, right? This is a 30 day old candle, 30 days and so on, right? Actually, no, this is a weekly candle. What am I? I thought I was on the 1 month. Let's see the 1 month. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can. I mean, we can see basically the breakdown here. Let's jump back to the I didn't realize. I thought I was on the monthly for some reason. Okay, these are weekly candles, so that's actually pretty solid for a weekly candle. This candle is 3 days old. This one's 7 days, 7 days, 7 days. So, yeah, I mean, we really just got to see what happens. I mean, this candle could reverse to the upside, right? This is all temporary. We're seeing. Let's see where this trend line is going. Yeah, I mean, there's really obviously I can move it up to this and show this trend line breaking down right here. But again, we just have to kind of wait and see for a bounce because this is a higher low, right? Low, higher low, higher low. Technically a higher low, and then this would actually be a lower low from this one. But if we're continuing on from here, we haven't seen any bounce, right? This isn't really a bounce in any capacity. This is. This wouldn't really be a bounce from what I understand either. So again, we just have to kind of watch and see. We're definitely in the downtrend phase right now. And again, if we do break down, we're going to have to see some very interesting price discovery to the downside here. And all your alts, all your HTS tokens are going to get absolutely wrecked if that happens. I'm just kind of sharing it now. And if that were to happen, of course, we're going to continue to move forward. We're going to continue to talk about it. And again, 2025 is the year if it does get invalidated very soon here. So hopefully it doesn't. Obviously, no one really wants to see the invalidation here. Everyone wants to see a break up through here. So yeah, I mean, but these moves are so extreme, so fast. Like this move was just a weekly. This move in 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So in about 21 days, it went from a low of 56 all the way to 72. Like that, I mean, we're talking one candle, two candles, potentially three candles to break out. Like literally, we're talking weeks at a time. Anything could be happening at any time, right? Like you see, what is this? 50 to 73 again, 1, 2, 3 weeks right here, right? Like anything could happen at any time. That's why you always have to just be on top of your game at all times in this ecosystem. Because anything could happen, right? 3 weeks, we're down here, right? And then 3 weeks, we're all the way up here. Like you literally have no idea. And we're just literally just trying to chart and go off different indicators and historically what's going on in the ecosystem, right? If you guys want me to cover any specific content outside of what is going on in HBAR news, we could talk about again indicators. We could talk about some tokens where I could pull up a sausage swap or HV, what have you, right? So do let me know if you are interested in that kind of content as well. We're just trying our best to make the show as informative as possible. If you guys are not following Credible Crypto as well, I do feel like he makes some pretty solid content. I do like a lot of his content, and it's pretty spot on. I know some people don't like his stuff, but you're always going to have haters no matter what. So, yeah, I think a lot of his stuff is pretty solid. So go check out him. Go check him out as well. Make sure to shoot him a follow and see what he is doing as well. Let's see. I just saw someone come up. Heisen, Jake, what's good, brother? Before I continue to move forward here, what's up with you, brother? How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad. I'm doing well. How's everyone doing?
I am doing great, brother. We're just hitting the halfway point of the show here. What's up with you?
Yeah, it's been, well, I would say not much, but it's been a busy week, to be fair. Today I've just been going around, just speaking to as many people as possible. Just came off the canter then with Lee. We're talking about some new standards we're possibly going to put on the networks, which is pretty cool. Me just sitting there and listening to them just go off and dev talk, which is cool. Yeah, there's a couple of things like today. The main focus I saw was I went into a lot of spaces about Hbar onboarding and things we could do, to onboard more people to the network. what Cantor suggested is what we're going to try and do just for the whole community is we're going to create a website, where anyone can go on and upload content on, how to mint an NFT, for example, how to use a DEX or Hedera, just like streamline, make it easy for people just to go on and just interact with the Hedera network. So yeah, that's what we mainly been focusing on today. So basically, we're just trying to get as many people in the community to upload content, upload articles and things like that on how to do certain things. It's kind of like a decentralized approach, rather than like a token gated thing where you have to hold an NFT to take part or all this type of stuff. But yeah, that's kind of my focus today.
Yeah, I completely agree. And that's kind of the approach that Hedera took, right? And that's what I said, like, it's the greatest pitfall, but also the biggest strength, arguably, right? Like, if enough people in a decentralized fashion get together, like, there is arguably nothing stronger than community, right? Like, that sounds cliche or cheesy or whatever, but it's true, right? You get enough people together around a meme coin or around whatever, right? And you can see the magic start to happen. So again, it's a super powerful idea, but in execution, it could be the weakest thing, right? Because without centralization, without certain funding, or without whatever specifically, right? Which across the board, Hedera on the retail side is still lacking that, right? That's what we're seeing. So it is basically going to be like, how grassroots does everything here have to be, right? And the answer is yes. Right, everything has been more or less grassroots outside of the specific platforms that might have gotten grants so far. So yeah, was that in Cantor's space today, Jake?
Yeah, this morning on the Good Morning Hedera space. I think he started them quite a few times in the past few weeks, so I've just attended as many as I can, which is cool. I've seen more spaces recently. I've seen like a positive approach, I think, in terms of the retail sector of Hedera, really push the network forward. I've seen that recently. In the past week, I think I've seen that a lot. Like Hashpack and Genfinity have got that X showcase going, which will be on Solomon's YouTube and things like that, and we're going to be on that as well. So we reached out to Genfinity, and myself, Lee, and Watusi will be on there and showcasing some stuff, and like Growth and other projects, and it's going to be cool just to share the stage and have something like that. I think that's what we need in terms of marketing, is like these big things, like your space and broadcasting, for example. That's a great initiative to push. So yeah, I've just seen it more in the past week. I think is more less. I don't know what the word is, but less whining and complaining, but more people thinking of new initiatives and ideas.
Yeah, brother, I couldn't agree more. We need more content across the board. I'm trying to encourage people. If you're hosting a space, you're doing your thing. I don't know if Hbar is in here, but I believe he's hosting the space right before this one, Monday through Friday. I'm pretty sure of that. But yeah, I mean, we gotta be supporting. Again, it's not about being cheesy or cliche or whatever, but genuinely getting the eyes and ears on the network, right? If people don't know about Hedera, they're just not going to use it, right? They're not going to build here. They're not going to know. And this is what I've been saying, like the foundation, the main Hedera account, whatever main Hedera accounts that are associated, like that Hbar, the Hedera for Developers account, right? Like all those main accounts, whatever other main accounts that are representing Hbar, like they have to have kind of something along the lines of like an intern, right? On other chains, they have it. They post their content. It's pretty solid, right? Like I have no doubt in my mind that the Hbar community would rally around pretty much any post that Hedera puts out. And it's like, okay, well, why are we not tapping into the potential that we have here as an ecosystem, right? I pulled up Christian Hasker's post before I kick it to Postmaster. You guys are on the broadcast. Feel free to go check it out. I did share some responses to him, so I'm curious if. Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, he hasn't responded, but I have some takes. There's a couple responses I posted to him today, so I'm curious, right? Because he's been super active. I see him. I have his notifications on, so I see all the comments that he's putting. So super fascinating, right? Because he didn't really do that when he was in the position at Hedera, but now he is, right? And he doesn't work at Hedera anymore. Again, you can see in his bio if you're on, used to work at Hedera, right? So, and Bonacci, I saw called him out, or not Bonacci, XRP called him out, just saying, hey, he was confused, right? He thought he was at the foundation, works at the foundation. So, really cool, right? If he's a community member here at Hedera, which he always has been, but now that he's no longer working or unaffiliated, I should say, with Hedera's World. Um, Super interesting, like, was he not able to? Was he not allowed to? But regardless if he's able to or not, right? Like, it's something that we need as an ecosystem from the people that are there, right? Like Christian Hasker, a lot of people know him, but if he's not Hedera, like, what is he going to be able to do? And I'm going to touch on another post as well that he made about his 25-year anniversary that he's doing or something. And then with shout out to him, right? I mean, that's a massive milestone. So congratulations, Christian, if you are listening. But also he's saying like he is staying up to date, right? How can he help the ecosystem? But again, he needed to basically do that while he was in the position. So I'm curious, like, what is it going to take for whoever's in that position now? I think it's Sarah, to do that, right? Because that would be a massive. You see all the people engaging, right? This is a good chunk of the people in Hedera. Okay, well, we need someone at Hedera doing this, right? Like that's the whole point, right? Postmaster, I'll kick it to you, brother, since I see your hand up. Lady H, welcome to the stage, and Saucy Girl as well. Postmaster, what's good, brother?
I'd probably be able to do this myself. I wasn't so freaking busy with the stick bug, fighter bug flawless, and trying to get my ass in this world athletic class shape. We need a Hbar TV guide. That's what we need. Basically, for all the spaces, so all the people can, like, I don't know, this would be a good one for maybe with Juicy. So I don't know if the Heisen team wants to take this one on, but an Hbar TV guide for spaces.
Yeah, brother. We do have, so if you guys, anyone that's listening in, if you go to my link tree and you click the first tab, someone built, I don't remember, his name is Jello Mold. He was a developer early in the Hedera days. He's really cross-chain now. But if you guys aren't familiar, I forget what it's called. I don't want to go click on it. Actually, let me just go click on it right now. I'm going to lose my spot, but it's okay. Let me pull it up for you guys so you can actually see. So go to my link tree if you guys haven't done it yet. Let's see what loads. So again, right here, daily shows on X. Let me see if is it not loading? Oh, it's a new tab. Let's see. Okay, so daily shows on X, right? Subscribe to our show on YouTube, which you literally just type in Hbar Daily Show for that. But if you click over here, you can actually see. Let me open it up really quick because it's opening new tabs. It's called Crusader Space. I think he started on what is it called? Crypto.com, right? Crow. I think that's the name of the token. So you can see over here, you can see the show is live right here. You can see the shows that have ended, right? You can see a bunch of them, right? Pretty much anyone that's reached out to him to get added, which is not everyone, but again, if you haven't been added, go reach out to him. Let me see if I can go find him. But again, look at that. You can see all the scheduled ones, right? Genfidity has one. Kabila has one tomorrow, right? This one is later today, it looks like, or this morning. I don't know if they didn't do it. Head Starter has one. Of course, I have all the ones that we have scheduled out, right? I have it scheduled out for about 2 weeks, so you guys are up to date with what's going on every day, 5 p.m. EST. But again, you guys can kind of just see, right? But this is a good example of like what should be built for the ecosystem, right? And Postmaster, I don't know if you're watching on the broadcast, if you could see it, but if you guys haven't seen, go convince if any of your founders or community leaders are hosting spaces, if they're not on here for some reason, go encourage them to get added. Let me look up his account really quick so you guys can actually see. Let me jump on my. And then I'm gonna kick it to the other speakers. Give me 1 second to pull them up, to shoot them a DM, so you guys can shoot them a DM. All right, here it is. So if you guys don't know, if you want to be added, I actually haven't talked about him in our spaces yet. So shout out to you, brother. Crypto Jello Mold. Go shoot him a DM. He's super passionate about the ecosystem, right? He is a cross curated spaces aggregator for Web3, and these are all the chains. Do I not see Hedera on there? Well, Hedera's on there. So I'm not sure why Hedera's not in here, but yeah, I mean, he's been in the ecosystem for such a long time, and I'm super bullish on what he's doing. So go check it out. But again, we need more curated aggregators. Postmaster. I don't know if you've seen it. What do you think before I kick it to the other speakers here?
Can't see it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I just had to whip out my phone then just to have a look. Because I was listening the whole time and it's just like, where's the screen? I just have to get my other phone on.
Yeah, it's too small for me to see because as soon as I open it up, then I lose the speaker. It like double reverbs in my speaker. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I see what you're looking at, but it's just too small for me to really look at details. And give an analysis on it.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I will exit out of there. But again, you guys, if you wait, am I not sharing my screen anymore? I don't know what happened there. Let me share my screen again. 1 second.
Okay, so those are all the spaces that did happen or are coming up or happening.
It's all of it, right? So you can schedule it. You can what is happening here? You can schedule them. It shows which ones have ended, and then it shows which ones are live as well.
Awesome. You'll share that to me. We need to share that out and get everybody to use it.
Yep. Yeah. So if you guys are in the alpha chat, I've been sharing it. If you're on my personal account, let me go back to my profile here. So again, best way to find it, if you just go to my link tree really quick, go to my profile at IPEX_Hbar, click the link tree, and it will be let me make sure it loads. It'll be the first tab right here, daily shows on X. I'll share it again one more time, and then you guys will be able to, and then again, other chains too are on here. But of course, we're talking about Hbar here today. So yeah, appreciate everyone that goes and shows them support. Reach out to them again. If any of you host any spaces, even if it's once a week, whatever, everyone should be able to know what's going on. There's some stuff being worked on in the background. Hopefully, we can get something like that going as well. But yeah, any aggregation across the board, I think will be beneficial for us, for the content creators, especially here in the ecosystem. I think that's a great idea, Postmaster. If you want to respond, that would be great. If not, I'm going to kick it to one of the other speakers, and I'm going to answer one of the questions here on the broadcast.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping existed. It's perfect. We need to start sharing this out a little bit more. I'm going to start sharing it out a little bit more. Everybody else should take a look at this. What's Crusader space? Yep. Crusader?
Yeah, Crusader.
Crusader. Yeah, check that out. That's your daily TV guide.
Yep. Yeah, so appreciate it, Postmaster. All right, so I see H Bloke commenting on the broadcast. He said, could start using Hbar analytics as part of the shows when discussing DeFi HTS. So I actually haven't used it too much, so I'm not familiar with it too much, but for the sake of the shows, we do have we have a few Defiants, so I believe that grants you access, so I'll probably have to start using that so you guys get access to that. So again, perks of just tuning into the show, you guys can stay up to date with all the different aspects of Alpha. So H-Bloke, that's a great idea. We'll definitely have to jump on that very, very soon. And shout out to Cantor as well. We'll have to bring Cantor up sometime soon. He's been pretty active in our shows as of late. We'll definitely have to bring him up very, very soon to cover what's going on. We've interviewed him like once or twice too over the last year. So we'll definitely have to bring him up sooner than later. I don't know who came up first, Lady H or Saucy Girl. So between the two of you, if you want to come up, if there's anything you want to share, feel free to jump in. I hope you're both doing well.
Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day today. It's hump day, and again, here I am in IPEX's space because I love the fact that the community is always sharing, always willing to help one another. And I think that's what makes this community the best, because we're always there for one another. And, I see Lady H in every single space, and I think that's amazing. I love that about you. And you always have awesome information to give everybody as well. Crypto Dude, I see you down there. Gilmore. I just love the fact that if I ever have a question, all I have to do is reach out to someone and I get the answer right away. So I appreciate everybody. I appreciate your space all the time, IPEX. I know you take time out of your day to do this for us every single day, and I appreciate that. And the same for you, Postmaster. You're always there to try to help one another. So shout out to all of you, and I hope you enjoy your day. I'm at work right now, so I've got to jump back into my job. But, I hope everybody has a happy 4th of July tomorrow, and I'll see you guys soon.
Some Saucy, I appreciate you coming up, and I always appreciate the flowers as well. But yeah, I'm doing this for the ecosystem. I really want to see the ecosystem grow as much as possible. And if any of you want to help me with that, help one another with that. Like that's the vibe, right? That's the culture that we should be arguably, perpetrating here in the ecosystem. I agree with you as well. I hope everyone has a great 4th of July tomorrow as well. Have some good plans. Enjoy your time as well, right? Hopefully you might be able to see some fireworks. I know some of your dogs might be scared, so I hope they're not too scared. I know now that we have some dogs, they'll definitely be getting a little scared. But I hope everyone enjoys the day tomorrow and all the holidays really here this year. Lady H, I hope you're doing well. If you want to jump in, and then I will kick it to Hashmaster. All right, just want to make sure I'm not rugging. Can you guys hear me on the space?
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. All right, Lady H, if you can hear me. Yep. Lady H, if you can hear me, feel free to jump in. If not, I will kick it to Hashmaster. All right, Hashmaster, what's up, brother?
In the speaker panel on 4 different spaces. I didn't realize you were the one calling me right now, but y'all should know that I am the most important person in all of Hbar. And buy some silk, you go check out H Suite if you haven't. Those nodes are incredible, and I just love you guys. Right now I'm playing with Gizmo. Gizmo is super cute. It's my little doggy. She's the cutest dog in the whole damn world. So if you guys haven't seen pictures of Gizmo, you guys should all look at them, like them, and retweet them. Thanks for having me up here, IPEX. Oh, you're the best, Lady H. I love you too.
Appreciate you, Lady H. Hashmaster, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Done. About to come out with you guys for a minute. About to go buy some stuff. Driving in the car. Been parked in a little parking spot for 10 minutes because I just wanted to say hi, guys. And I like how you guys are finding new calendars. I remember we used to have a Hbar calendar like a year and a half ago that everyone was utilizing, and I don't know whatever happened to that one. But if you're finding a new cross-chain aggregating one, I just DM Mr. Jello Mold myself, so we'll get the Funky Friday up in that. And thanks for bringing a new piece of information to my brain today.
Let's go. Well, with that being said, in terms of all the new information every single day, if you guys are not tuning into the Hbar Daily Show every single day, Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. EST, then I can guarantee you will be missing out on the latest news and alpha. Hashmaster, appreciate you, and I'm happy to help in any capacity for all the amazing content creators. Keep killing it, brother. Keep hosting your spaces, and happy to share it at any point and whenever you come up, of course. I hope you have a great rest of your day as well, brother. And we're welcome to come back up if you want to jump in. Just anyone else, since you've all spoken, feel free to just raise your hand if you want to jump in. I am gonna jump to the broadcast here. On Christian Hasker's other post that I mentioned. So he said, if folks in the Hbar community have any ideas for how I can be of help, please let me know. Currently traveling for my 25th wedding anniversary, but also following what's going on. Again, massive shout out to Christian Hasker and congratulations on your 25th. That's a big milestone. That's a big deal. But this is what he said, right? This is what I'm just really focusing on right now, right? If folks in the Hbar community have any ideas for how can I be helped, please let me know. This did not happen when he was working at Hbar, right? Okay, well, this is what we need from people that are working at Hbar, right? Again, mass shout out to Christian, much love to him. But this is what we need, right? So I commented, enjoy your time and congrats, Christian. I'd say the biggest pitfall in Hbar is retail marketing, onboarding, right? I'm just calling it as it is, right? That's the facts. Any way that we could change that and empower retail content creation, I believe that is what it will take to make a difference here. So we'll see. Just kind of if he responds or what have you. But again, I mean, we got to really start connecting with people just on the higher ups, right, that are working at Hbar. So if you believe in that, don't forget to like and retweet our show here today so we can get the word out. Make sure to share with the relevant people in your life so they're up to date with what's going on. Looks like Earthlings has a 20 Days of Summer raffle. Go check that one out as well. You can see the graphic here. I'll leave it up so you guys can read it if you missed it here today. But again, the whole point of the show is to make sure you guys are all up to date with what is going on in the ecosystem. Only LARPing, we had him up on an interview. A shout out to Postmaster for helping make that interview happen. Only LARPing, one of the founders of Karate Combat. I don't see that in his bio. Maybe you should add it, but Only LARPing, shout out to you, brother. What's up?
He's a very
He's a very quiet guy.
Yeah, he is.
Very meek, very humble guy.
Well, founder of Karate Combat here. Make sure to go show him a follow as well. Super awesome individual in our ecosystem. Of course, absolute legend building here. Karate Combat. I can't really read that. Maybe I gotta click on it. It's really small. There you go. Let's see. Can you guys see it now? Yeah, 5 million followers, right? 20 million views event. 200 million views a month. I mean, this is absolutely incredible, right? And guess what's in the pit? Postmaster laying down, right? That's the most bullish thing. Postmaster, you probably can't see it, but I'm showcasing a pit right now with Hedera, and it's a picture of you laying down, actually. So we got to get the picture of you down at you. You actually have some pictures, right? I might go pull it up with the last event that you were at as well. Gotcha. Okay, I'll pull it up here shortly.
Pictures there, me and Epic with Mike Malak. That was fun.
Okay, yeah, I'll pull some up towards the end of the show then. But yeah, you guys, obviously Karate Combat killing it. If you guys are not either participating, checking it out, letting people know about it, right? That's just so much more exposure for our ecosystem. So yeah, if you're missing it, you're fading it, whatever, I'm not telling anyone to buy any tokens, anything like that. But just go check it out, right? You can actually sign up for free and get some tokens for free. You can do that and onboard other people, right? They're making waves to update the advertising of Hedera over there. I heard they'll be updating the pit as well, right? With built on Hedera or something, hopefully. All of those are positive things in the direction of what we're doing here in the Hbar ecosystem. So again, being part of that conversation is going to be one of the most important things moving forward for our ecosystem, right? So Postmaster, appreciate you grinding so hard for Karate Combat so that we can get more exposure here in the ecosystem. Cantor, what was that?
I'm just getting started, but it's gonna be
for sure.
Be a Karate Combat filled space all the time around here for sure. Soon it's gonna be one of the biggest things Hedera ever produced.
Yeah, brother, I couldn't agree more.
We already got a huge lineup of fighters, about 10 fighters and about 5 or 6 crew members that will be coming into our spaces in the very near future.
Yeah, brother, I can't wait. And honestly, it's like the perfect time to have the broadcast set up now. I think being able to showcase all the fighters, showcase all the people that want to come up over time, show their face, come and interact and engage with us live. I think it's going to be a game changer for us here in Hedera. And again, shout out to everyone else that's doing broadcast live streaming here in Hedera. I think it is moving the needle forward and we are able to interact. And again, just be part of those conversations. That's so incredibly important. And I just think the overall quality of Hedera, Hbarbarians, and the content being created here is slowly but surely getting better every single day. So again, shout out to the Hbar ecosystem. You guys are incredible. You're inspiring me, and we're gonna continue running this up until we are in the top 10. And we're gonna push ever so much harder to get to that point. Cantor with Tierbot AI said some reasons why people buy Hatchinals. I thought this was a great post. So if you guys are not familiar with on-chain data here in Hedera, supporting creators, gaining access to utility, love for artwork, community and culture, status and social identity, which is a massive part of why people get into NFTs. But this is the new format of what NFTs are moving forward on Hedera in terms of on-chain data and on-chain aspects of all of this. Why did you purchase your most recent hash notes? I thought I responded to it. Maybe I didn't hit send. But again, I mean, you guys can kind of just see all of the people responding here in the ecosystem. It looks like there's another Tierbot post here. So go check out what they're doing. They've been absolutely killing it in creating tools. Shout out to Cantor over there as well. It looks like I liked one of Brady's posts earlier. Okay, this is a long, what was it? Let's see. Yeah. Just skipping it here. Okay. Yeah, that was from the day before, so I probably won't cover it. So let me jump back to Postmaster's profile here. Again, if you guys are not following Postmaster, go shoot him a follow. Kyle Post 17. All right, let me pull him up here. Actually, this is Postmaster. I don't know why I was circling him yesterday. This is Postmaster if you guys didn't know. All right. Yeah, and this is Postmaster in the which event were you at? You were at the consensus event, correct?
Yep.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, you guys. Well, you can see he was there. I don't believe he went to the last one, but I know he'll be there very, very soon for one of the next ones. Let me see if I could find the other post with you said Epic. You have a picture with Epic too, right?
Yeah, it might be way down there, but yeah, I'll be down in Nashville as well. I believe the opponent that I'm fighting is also making an appearance there, so we'll do a little content together. And I have a huge team of people I'm meeting there, including Ellie Pizon, Keith Berry, Doodlegenics, a whole bunch of Web3 guys that I've been hanging out with. So we're gonna do it big down there. We're gonna have huge after parties. So make sure you guys, if you guys are headed to Nashville, hit me up. We're gonna do a big party down there. We're gonna be doing the weigh-ins, after party after the weigh-ins, the event, the after party after the event. So hit me up.
Let's go. All right. I'm not sure if I found it, but I think after looking through like 100,000 posts of Brett Gold, I think I didn't realize you had that many posts about it. But yeah, I don't know if I found Epic. I don't know if you tagged them directly. I'm still scrolling through it. But yeah, I mean, you had some great pictures from the event. I'm looking. Okay, here you go. I remember. So this is when you were at the event. I'm trying to find which. Oh, that was May as well. You got to see May live as well. It's awesome.
That was so fun, man. She came out just ready to win, man. I think she could be like a contender in the women's lightweight division.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's so awesome. I'm not sure if I see. Oh, that's you with President Awesome. Let's see. I'm not sure. What is the picture with? What's the picture with? There you go. You guys, if you're on the broadcast as a Postmaster, you can see him on the Hbar logo. That's what I was saying. He was laying down because I swear I remember a picture of him laying down. What does the picture with Epic look like? Do you remember it? Let's see, find it.
It's me, Epic, Mike Malak, whose name is Big Mike. It would be on actually like early on, actually probably one of the first pictures I posted because
I found it. There you go.
Yeah.
Mike, Epic, Postmaster. There you go. Yep. There you go. Yeah, it's been what was it, May 29th? I mean, it's been a minute, but I do remember, what was that, like 2 months ago or something? So 3 months. But yeah, here's Epic as well. But yeah, you guys, you can see all the people here during the event. It was an absolutely phenomenal event. I wasn't able to go, but Postmaster clearly was there, and yeah, had a ton of fun. That was a really awesome event, honestly. That event and the Dubai one, even the one these last ones, honestly, they've all been getting better and better every single time. I know I didn't do a show during the last event, but the next one for sure, I had some stuff come up. So this next event, though, I definitely will be there live streaming, and we'll be talking about it, bring some people on for sure. Jake, if you want to jump in, and then we're going to start wrapping up the show here, brother.
Yeah, I just want to ask Post what's happening with Singapore.
That's happening, bro. Well, it's either going to be Singapore or Abu Dhabi. So I'm just waiting for like what the cards look like, and they're basically going to throw us on whichever they feel they want to throw us on. So I'm just kind of at the mercy right now of Karate Combat, but I'm working hard, man. I'm training with some world class guys now, and got my coaching staff ready. I'm full force on this one, so I'm not going to stop until I get either a Karate Combat fight or an IFC fight. Would be great because it's kind of like almost like a little warm up fight. But the idea is to get a full on, Karate Combat, 3-fight contract and win them all, baby. Let's go.
Awesome. Well, you guys, appreciate everyone tuning in here today. Again, if you missed out, if you're just tuning in here, we just did an hour for the Hbar Daily Show. Go listen in. Go listen to the recording, the live stream, all that good stuff. You guys know how it goes. Appreciate everyone tuning in here today. I hope you found value out of our content here today. If you did, don't forget to show some love, show some support by commenting, tag a friend, comment hashtag HBAR, all that good stuff. If you did find value, don't forget to like and retweet. That is the best way to support our spaces, and it does not cost you anything but a simple like and retweet. And it does go a lot further than you think to support the Hbar retail ecosystem, and of course, to support the Hbar Daily Show here. I appreciate everyone that came up and spoke today. Saucy Girl, Heisen, Jake, Postmaster, Epic. If you came up and I forgot RJ as well, shout out to you, brother. Everyone tuning in here today, OTIA, Hexa. We'll have to get you and Nexus up here very, very soon, brother. Crypto Dude 3000. What's good, brother? What's poppin'? Jaguar, Hbar, William, Epic, Hedera down there, Gilmore Estates. Appreciate you sponsoring our Monday and Wednesday shows. Again, go check out what they are doing, real estate tokenization here on Hedera. I did showcase one of their posts on their mint as well in the space about at the halfway point. So go check out their mint and what they are doing as well. Foxman, what's good, brother? Hbar, keep grinding, brother, with your shows. Jib Mutant, LJ, IMX, Jack Diamond, Bones, who's that? Ola Mikan, Bifficus, anyone else that I missed, shout out to you. Shout out to everyone listening to the recording after the fact, and shout out to everyone live here on the broadcast, all 237 of you. Much love. Appreciate everyone tuning in here today. Again, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. EST, the place to be in Web3 here at the Hbar Daily Show. I'll catch you all tomorrow for our Thursday show. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, y'all. Much love. Peace, y'all.